hospital. They just came from the hospital. It was not responding.
You are coming from which hospital?
Bolomi
Hospital.
Yes, as of today.
Cafe Nazo, Kevin Alo?
Nazo scrap.
Scrap.
Waste.
That's why you die Batono.
Nabata.
Shut up. In Batono all the time.
Not all the time. Not all the time.
That's what I'm looking at you. That you're not coming back in the house all the time.
It's true, sir.
And those things you went to do, you thought that God don't know. God know. You are misbehaving. You are trespassing. This baby is a miracle child. This baby is a covenant child. And there's a things they want you to stop. The baby is not ordinary baby. Every children that come in, which one is your first child?
This one.
Is it not this child is your first child?
Of course, sir.
The person that comes is not ordinary person. And you are not behaving well. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
Mba.
Mba.
Do you want me to call the name?
No.
The baby you are is angry and the baby want to go because the person that is coming did not know the person that are coming. And the baby has already been upset and now he's dragging himself. The baby is dragging into the womb, dragging, and the life of your wife is at stake because your behavior is disturbing her. Is disturbing her. Your wife is not complaining to you?
Yes. Yes.
Is complaining to you?
Yes.
Are you not complaining to her?
Steady.
Are you happy with his life, Onebi?
Sometimes I'm not.
Are you happy with it?
Sometimes I'm not happy.
I don't know you. My mission is to tell you people the truth when you come here. I'm a spiritual father. Here is not a place we pray for people anyhow prayer. Let's help. No, we don't waste our. We don't pray prayer. We release powers on people. You are not a good father and you are distracted. Somebody is distracting you from your family.
Yes, sir.
Somebody is distracting you to your beautiful family. And this person is a destroyer. Is an agent.
Yes.
Is sent to destroy you.
Yes.
My mission on earth is to save you people. I don't know you. I haven't met you. When I'm looking at when you are talking, the Lord said to me, son, I must to talk to you. I am not. If it's by you, you cannot come here. It's only God carry you people to come here.
Yes.
Yeah. Because God wants to talk to you. Stay out of this person. Keep away from this lady. Keep away.
Yes, sir.
Keep away from this lady. It will destroy you. It's an agent.
Yes, sir.
It's an agent. That is why you are telling your wife you went to scribe business. You went to scribe you move on this one. And this thing when is you this is your wife is a gift. This is a woman that God gave to you. With this woman, if you humble, you will be so great. Amen. You will be so great. And you will live long.
Amen.
But if you continue this way, you will die young. This person want to kill you.
We throw a salute to the good people of Ambazonia. We throw everybody salute to our loving people. All man a place over there. Happy Country Sunday for everybody. We don't enter for the final week for the collective resistance lockdown. The Cameroun occupation state, it get its own political plans, it get its own agenda, it get its own mission. The occupier, it get a plan, it get a mission, irrespective of who they speak for that occupier. In the next 6 days, the occupier will get a presidential election. Irrespective of who leave La République, come for Ambazonia, that person need to come for can save you. That person na part of the occupation contract that they can't do occupation politics. That's the first thing I need to know. So La République get a plan, La République get a mission, irrespective of who they can talk on behalf of La République. There is something called La République occupation politics. Then you get the Ambazonian liberation, the quest for freedom, the quest for human dignity, the quest for the survival of Ambazonian children, for the protection of Ambazonian children, for the future of Ambazonian children. So you get a conflict. The occupier and the Ambazonian people seeking freedom. The goal of the occupier is to occupy. The objective of Ambazonia is to free themselves from occupation. So you have a conflict. The goal of the occupier is to dominate, dictate your political setup, dictate your economic setup, dictate whether you have rights, you have freedoms, you have liberties, whether you live or you die. The objective of the Ambazonian people, it's freedom, human rights, dignity, love, true peace, sovereignty, self-governance. So you have a conflict. But before we go there, make we start with a message from Dr. Cho Lucas Ayeba to the Ambazonian forces. Make we hear how the leader praised the Ambazonian forces and what they don't be able for doing. For a message where he sent them for the Ambazonian people then, just last week, exactly 7 days ago, when he made a live address from Oslo prison. Make we hear Dr. Cho, a compliments, a joy, a happiness with what the Ambazonian people, they don't build them, and what these forces, they don't accomplish them. When I listen very carefully.
On a place day. In 9 years of fighting, you have humbled the Cameroon state and the Cameroon army. In 9 years, you have killed more than 1,500 Cameroon forces. That's about a quarter of the 6,000 poorly paid, hungry, poorly trained soldiers scattered across the 13 states of Ambazonia. You have raided their fortified bases, routed and dismantled their checkpoints, popped them out of armor cars and captured others. You have raided brigades in their country and walked hundreds of kilometers safely back to Ambazonia. You have done well, my soldiers, and we thank each and every one of you for your sacrifices. Ambazonians now stand on the hilltop, looking across a valley, hoping to make it to a free homeland. This valley may be the last mile to cross, but it is also the most difficult. It is guarded by enemy snipers, machine gunners, collaborators, and all the dangers you can imagine. We will still rely on your sacrifices to clear the way. We cannot afford to fail.
That's right. And Dr. Choda, the praise he faces, praise the forces, compliment the forces, and cut cafe for the forces. The Cameroon occupation government, it got 6,000 occupation troops for Ambazonia. 6,000. Ambazonia get 13 states. With a land capacity of 40,000 kilometers square. 40,000. And you only get 6,000 Nyamfukas for a 40,000 land surface with a population of 9 million. The population of Ambazonia are 9 million strong people then for the territory, and you get an estimated 2 million Ambazonians the day outside the territory. So you're looking at a population of about 11 million people. If you combine the population on the ground and the population for outside. Out of the 6,000 army, police, gendarme, GMI, you combine all them.
Going forward, take your time.
Oh, now wait. For the 6,000, the Ambazonian forces, according to the new report, where they don't post them outside. The Ambazonian forces, they don't kill 1,779 Cameroon forces. 1,779 Cameroon forces. They don't be killed from Ambazonia. 1,779. That means say today, with the one where they don't kill them for a cock today, one bee don't be taken down for a cock for the state of Manu. That means say now 1,780 Cameroon forces, they don't be killed. When I take that number, when I tweet that number, but according to this Cameroon blogger Nzui Manto, he talks in 1,775. From one number, now 1,780. So the difference not plenty. The difference between one number and the number of Cameroon, now 5. So we all get the same statistics. Next. Make our people understand why we call for lockdown. What people need to understand why we call for lockdown. Why would you boycott the Cameroon election? Now remember what's in a talk when we start this program. Cameroon get a mission. The Cameroon occupation state, it get its own purpose, it get its own political agenda. The agenda of the occupier now for entrench the occupation. That means say, for make the occupation, make it be strong, so that you remain under occupation. So that you be controlled by Atanga Jipol, you be governed by Lele Lafrique and Okala Bilai. You be governed by people the way you know elect them. SDO, you know elect SDO. DO, you know electee. Government delegate, you know electee. Now the people that are there, they govern you. So you not get any say in the occupation governance structure because the structure of power is dictated by Yaoundé. So you get zero say. Zero. Secondly, you will be governed by military occupation administrators. The governor, as I tell you, say they come out enam. Yes, they come out enam. Their training, part of their training, now military training. That's why they wear military uniform. So you see, so na governor, that governor, now a military personnel. He be trained as a high officer in the Cameroon military. Na colonial military uniform that. If na civilian administration, why didn't he wear civilian clothes? Ask yourself. If na civilian administration, why a governor need to wear na civilian clothes? Now which governor? For Nigeria, as an example, you don't see governor to wear military clothes. Now an occupation, military authority. Secondly, the governor is armed. The colonial governor is well armed. They carry pistol for their back. In fact, make us send a picture right now. Now give me a moment. I'll send her for studio. Make we show us something. Just give me a moment right now. The governor, the SDO, and every member of their people, them, they be well armed. I'll send them for the studio. Made a poster. Show and I say these people them when they see them so when they think that normal people them not be normal people them military people them just pictures. We don't send them for studio people them. They will put them for screen while we talk. The governor, you not be governed by a civilian authority. The colonial governor for the governance structure of Cameroon na a high-ranking military personnel with the fool na say na a civilian. It not be a civilian. Number two, the SDO and the DO, they not be civilian. They come out the ENAM, they be trained for the Cameroon Military Academy. So you be governed now by a military occupation system. Their goal now for make sure say they use the military, they use the police, they use the gendarme, they use the bee for terrorize the population. Now I picture that where they put them for screen. Now one of their puppets in that, where they call it DO. Now in that, it don't go for make school open. Now a back pocket that. Now the back pocket of a DO that. Okay? That's why I don't tell you now. I be a strategist. I be a tactician. I need to miss nothing. I dey see beyond what people they see. Now deal that. Now either declare grass. Wait till they for a back. Wait till they for a back pocket. Change the picture, put the other one. Because we'll take them from many. Now in that. Now in that, now the deal that, Muna no say na deal. So that's why we'll show on their face. Now in that, na deal that. Show the pictures. Then I see the bend. You will see them. You will see different. You will see so that will take our different position. Now in that today. Now wait till that for a back. So make you not ever be deceived. Say a deal is a civilian authority. Now an armed authority of the occupation government. Not anytime we see a deal, may know say a big man for army, a big man for gendarme, a big man for police, now an occupation governance structure. There is no civilian administration for the occupying state. They use the mayor then as camouflage. The mayor, it take instructions now for the SDO. The SDO, they take instructions now from the governor. The mayor not be an independent authority. The mayor, it is served now the governor and the SDO. So now just a game of politics where they tell when I say when I get elected representative. Nobody not elect anybody. Now an occupation system managed by the military. They call them politics. Okay? They call them politics. And if you don't understand the game, you go fail the game. If you don't understand the game, you go lost the game. Because you get a wrong idea of the game. And you know if you play a game and win in a game, you don't understand the players. You don't understand the actors. You don't understand who they be. You know if you fight and win a battle when you don't understand the enemy. Who the fighter? You must understand the enemy. You must understand the game in order for you to win the game. So when I welcome. Now, why we call for lockdown? Why we call for lockdown? Two reasons. They call it human rights. The Cameroon government, it get a right for organized elections for Cameroon. The Cameroon government get a right for organized elections. For do the politics of governance. Cameroon government get it right. The Cameroon government, it take that right way get them for inside Cameroon, for bring them from Ambazonia, for conduct elections for Ambazonia, for do the politics of occupation governance, for project legitimacy. Cameroon get the right for pursue any political adventure we want them. Now Cameroon is right. So since Cameroon we declare war on the Ambazonian people then, he prefer for make the election, the politics of occupation governance. That means say the election now for do politics for the occupation territory, for gain legitimacy. Cameroon get the right for do those things because it pursue political adventurism. Okay? Now they are right. That right way Cameroon get them for organized elections. Since na Cameroon declared the war, and since na Cameroon be the occupying authority, he want now for use election now for Dutch negotiations, for Dutch dialogue, for change the subject matter from conflict resolution, from dialogue and peace, to now presidential election. Now understand now the game, right? That is the game of politics. Cameroon get the right. Now, just as Cameroon get the right for organized election and for choose elections over dialogue, peace, dialogue, negotiations, and peace, the Ambazonian people, they equally get that same right for reject the election, for boycott the election, for lock down their territory. Everybody must protect their political interest. It's called human rights. Cameroon is right. Cameroon get it right for organized election. The Ambazonian people, they equally get a right of collective action for reject the election. It's called human rights. So when Mimi Mefo contact me on Saturday for ask me say, well, Issa Chiroma, he don't go for Bamenda, he offer an apology. When a lockdown go still hold. So I'm like, okay, what is the best way for respond for this kind of person? Not before argue with he. Okay, make we use the logic of human right. So I asked Mimi Mefo, Cameroon get right for whole elections, right? He said yes. I said, okay. Cameroon get right for choose elections over dialogue, negotiations, and peace, right? If she don't quiet, it take a long time. He say yes. So now we don't get 2 yeses. I don't set my trap. Abiyasu, right? So I can't ask you now, say, since Cameroon get right for whole elections, organized elections, and Cameroon, it choose elections over peace, talks, dialogue, and negotiation for end the conflict. The Ambazonian people, they get right for reject the election, right? Now, I don't put me Mefo into a bind. Now, me Mefo get for live for something they call and say consistency. I don't set it up with a law of consistency. I use the psychology, the law of psychological consistency, and I bind me Mefo. So I set a logical sequence of traps where Mimi Mefo now get for follow those traps. And he must answer yes at the end. So once I ask you that question, I don't defeat Mimi Mefo logically without fighting her. He not get now no choice. That's for say yes, the Ambazonian people, they get their human rights for boycott the election. Because the election, it need to serve the purpose. The election, it need to fulfill, it not get any meaningful thing for the Ambazonian people then. That's how you defeat these people. That's why people do not need for come out and talk anyhow. You must get substance. You must get substance. That's why when the government of Canada called me and asked me what the lockdown be about, I said, well, people that they exercise their fundamental human rights to protect themselves. Now they be curious and interested for 1 year more. And then I said, when I try for whole peace talks, pre-talks for 2022. After when I spend millions of Canadian dollars, bringing people from everywhere, bringing other countries that they can't help enough for resolve this conflict. Cameroon take enough put them for trash and denounce even the Canadian federal government say anything of that will take place. Whereas these talks will be authorized from the prime ministers, from the Canadian Prime Minister's office, under the direct supervision and leadership of the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Now the Minister of Foreign Affairs will lead the negotiations directly. So imagine the kind of shame where Cameroon put Canada for inside. So I said, look, since if Cameroon get the right for organized election, when are their fundamental right as a state, then the Ambazonian people then to since that election, you don't get any meaningful thing to the Ambazonian people then. The election not get anything for protect their lives. The election need to address the root causes of the conflict. The election not get anything inside the election as the agenda of the election for end the conflict and bring a negotiated settlement. Then the Ambazonian people, they will use their fundamental right for protect themselves from political fraud. That's how you gain international respect with diplomats. Instead for go there You go talk gibberish. Once I make that case, they now understand, say, that they deal with very sophisticated people. You don't need to be angry. We'll get for defend ourselves. No, that's generalization. Get into international politics and diplomacy of substance, so that now they start to see you as a reasonable person who will do things based on international law. Cameroon government, it get the right for whole elections. The Ambazonian people, they get the right for boycott the election because the election is meaningless to the Ambazonian people. The election, they call a change of subject. Now they don't forget about the conflict, now about elections. So we must understand the game. This is why the most powerful force in the world, now the force of a collective will of a people, the most powerful power for this world, now the collective power of the collective will of a people. As our people, they don't come together collectively. Our population, our forces, our political leaders, they come together, agree on a collective action. Right? Human rights. Collective action for ghost Ambazonia, lock down the territory, disrupt the election, stop the election. When a Cameroon election, Cameroon manipulative process. Everybody they try to gain political momentum. If Ambazonians deliver out of ignorance, the Cameroon government it use their political engineering, manipulate, and get the elections to take place. And Ambazonian participate. Ambazonian override their aspirations to be a free people. And by voting, you accept to live, to be ruled by dictatorship, by genocide, by tyranny, by massacre, by destruction. By choosing to vote, you surrender your existence to the state of terrorism. By choosing to vote in a foreign occupation election, you surrender your existence, you surrender your purpose, you surrender your freedom, you surrender your sovereignty to political scammers, to economic cartels, to looters and exploiters. They come in different shapes and different forms, all sing the same song and speaking the same language of the occupier. That's why we collectively, we the Ambazonian people, now we be Amba, will be God is chosen people. Amba means divine grace. Amba means divine favor. Amba means the chosen ones. Now we be the chosen people for free Ambazonian from Cameroon occupation. That will be the chosen generation. So when collectively we make a decision, we say no election in our territory because the election fulfilled no interest of the Ambazonian people. And once we stand together, just like we did the last 3 weeks, a collective resistance, we put Cameroon to shame. This is what it's about. Now for we for stand up for defend our rights for existence, our right for freedom, our right to independent Ambazonia, our right for sovereignty, our right for self-governance, our right to self-determination. Now, a fundamental human right, and not live and make any other person cheat you out of that right. You want to be governed by Seseko Ayoktabe Julius, or you want to be governed by the genocidal Pobia? Who you want to make it govern you? You want to be governed by the humble, loving, caring, visionary, and tenacious Tassan Wilfred, or you want to be governed by a murderer and a terrorist called Lele Lafrique? Who you want to make it govern you? Who? Your choices matter. Who you want to make it govern you? Who you want to make it govern you? You want to make the visionaries that govern you? You want to make patriots that govern you? You want to make nationalists that govern you? You want to make the creators of opportunities that govern you? You want to make the creators of the givers of human rights, fighters of human rights that govern you? Or you want to make foreign puppets where they are going for exploit even the blood of your children to their Lucifer kingdom called Vomeka? Who you want to make it govern you? You want to be governed by Penterence, by Julius Nye, by Shufai, by Ambazonians' finest? You want to be governed by your own Pikiden? Or you want to make terrorists? And massacre perpetrators, where for 43 years, they never feel for give their own people the water. They never feel for clean their own shihole. They never feel for wipe their own lass. They never feel for brush their own mop. They never feel for wash. You want me to can't govern you? Really? They not feel give their own people water for 43 years. They not feel give their own people light for 43 years. They not feel clean their own streets. If a person not feel clean his own house, now how he go manage can build a country for you? You tell me. They not feel clean their own house. The streets of Douala and Yaoundé, now the most dirtiest streets for all of Africa. The smell where they come out for the streets of Douala and Yaoundé. And the mosquitoes. You want me to can't govern you? See? Collective actions. The most powerful force. And when collectively we determine. No problem, no the office will not solve them. No mountain, no they will not fit bring them down. No challenge, no they will not fit confront them. Nothing. It be impossible. Everything become possible through collective action. The last 3 weeks, we now see the possibilities of collective action. Cameroon in mob lock. They become desperate. 1st of October, collective actions. Ambazonian finest, the forces. See what did the demonstrator. Everything is possible. we are close. Make we not leave them to change the subject of this liberation struggle. And we will put an end to political engineering and political manipulation of Ambazonia. And this is why we call for this lockdown. Therefore, put an end to Cameroon political deception. Cameroon don't get no other choice than for negotiate with the Ambazonian people. They don't get no other choice. They either negotiate or the longer they leave them this conflict last, they go woke up one morning, they not go get a country they call and say Cameroon. Okay? Now, make we enter inside politics. I beg, ACN, I need a little bit more time. Time kuna plenty. Make we go for Bamenda. Make we go into the politics of Cameroon's occupation. Make we enter Bamenda. Una help we Issa Chiroma over the weekend. By the way, all of them, including Atanga and Paul, the weight, the honor, the respect, Ambazonian lockdown. They wait until after the lockdown don't pass. When we don't uplift the lockdown, now the time that they come for Ambazonia. Okay? Now the time that they can hold rally. So number one, they obey the lockdown and schedule their political rallies after the authorities of the land have uplifted the lockdown. That's number one. We not take note of those things. So over the weekend, when we don't uplift the lockdown, Issa Chiroma, the aspiring president of Cameroon, the aspiring presidential candidate, presidential candidate who they aspire for become a president, the former Minister of Transportation, the former Minister of Communication, the mouthpiece of Cameroon's genocide of Ambazonia. Okay? Based on political games, their political masters, they decided, for no say they say, the three northern provinces of Cameroon, they get the largest population. If you combine the three northern provinces, their population big, past the rest of the other population for Cameroon. So they need somebody who will rally the north for political trade-offs. So Issa Chiroma, it don't become like the Ni John Frundi for 1992. So now that they give Issa Chiroma to go everywhere, and it gain popularity, it gain momentum, it gain grand rallies. People if you give the credit for that, he's doing great on the trails, okay? And he do very well. So Issa Chiroma go for Bamenda. He want to go play the political games with Ambazonia. All right? Make we enter inside Ambazonian resistance capital, Bamenda. And make we hear what Issa Chiroma talk. And then I will break up for now, take complex psychological and communication psychology and political psychology tactics. I go break them for down for now. Make we enter inside Abakwa. And make we hear the politics of the occupation.
Do you know Chris Anu? He's the best friend of mine. We talk each other. We disagree, but we listen to each other. Before I come here, I tell him, Chris, I'm going to Bamenda, my home. You are home too. Please take care of me. This is what I told him. So, when in the capacity as a minister, I did something which disturbed, which hurt your mind. Once again, please, I want you to forgive because I apologize. Because, do you know why? The Lord himself, we offend him every day. But when we pray, we say, Lord, forgive us. And he forgive you. Then why you don't forgive me because I was wrong at any given time? I didn't do it purposefully. It was for me, it was compulsory. If I had a choice, I wouldn't have accepted to be in this office. But there was no choice. I hope that you forgive me. You accept my apology. Accept my apology.
All right. I want me to address two things. Number one, if una see am, for ye for be accepted by the population, he get for introduce the name of a supposedly an Ambazonian leader. So that by ye for talk say they say he get an agreement with this person, where the population know this person, then the population now go accept it, saying that this person, they don't give me the authority for come for. Okay? They call it psychology. Okay? The psychology of politics. So he use Chris Anui name for gain entrance, for gain an opening, for start the conversation. That's the first thing that. The second thing, he talks say, he want apologize. A sincere apology, it get three components. A sincere apology, it get three components. So he talks he want apologize. Because, and he use the word because. Now a psychological word. He want apologize because when he be their office, he be talk something the way they be hurt the people then. Now, a person will want apologize. You go state. Wait till you be do wrong then. You go state for your apology to be sincere. You go for state. Wait till you be do wrong then. Then number two, you take responsibility. Number three, you now talk, say they say, you be very sorry for your actions where you take, and then the consequences with those actions they create them, and now you be very sorry. Then you go down a step further for talk about how you want to make amends. I want to ask all when I watch. Now, for which part of Isa Chiroma apology where he state the things and where he do and where they be wrong? Now, for which part? He tell una anything where be do and where be wrong. He not talking. Welcome to psychological and communication manipulation. So people they clap. What you they clap for? He not offer you any apology because he not state what he be doing wrong. He not state how the thing affect the people then. Issa Chiroma be got a choice. In the face of a genocide, massacres, and the killings of thousands of people, if it be no say it be wrong, what if Mr. Biadi do? Any person where he get a clean heart and he knows that something will be wrong, if he step down as a minister. So Issa Chiroma, he apology, not political deception. For get the people them for likey by manipulating them psychologically. That's why they decode these things, because this is what we teach. Psychology of influence. All right, but I want to give Issa Chiroma the credit for a political savviness. I want to tell you, say Issa Chiroma, he receive professional communication help for people them for help you for do these things them in a psychological and very tactical way. Where they bypass people their logical sequence of thinking. For that one, I give Issa Chiroma the credit as an opponent to Mr. Bia for a campaign rally them. He's doing extremely well. as I talk this thing, I'm not endorsing Issa Chiroma. I just give credit when people they do good things, even if that person be my enemy. I don't tell you now. Mr. Bia is a sophisticated politician and he be very good at what he do. I be a student for study what works, even though the things and way they do them, they work for you for gain power. All right. So Issa Chiroma, they do a great job in terms of the ability to communicate and get people them for like it. All right. Now, Issa Chiroma don't go there. He don't go talk his own. Another thing, Issa Chiroma now, after he don't get the population for staff for C, say, okay, this person be a little bit better small. Maybe this person, that person where if he get a chance, maybe he go like for dialogue instead of for continue the war. Right? Now the whole game this. Issa Chiroma get for present himself as an alternative to Mr. Bia. Okay? This is the game of politics. For me, for come, for you, for like me, I go present myself in a better image than my opponent, even though me and my opponent will be the same occupier. But I want to make you like me as a better occupier than the current occupier. This is the game. All right? So, Issa Chiroma do that one masterfully. Then, when Issa Chiroma don't do them now, and by the way, most of these people, they bring them from Mbunda. They bring them from La Republique. A lot of those bikers, they all truck them in from La Republique. And not talk say, some Ambazonians, they not be come out because it be been a non-lockdown day. So people, they come out of curiosity, may they go here, may they go breathe fresh air. Politics is a sweet game. So people, they go entertain themselves or breathe fresh air. Maybe for year with Issa Chiroma go talk. How go end the conflict. So people, they go out. When Issa Chiroma don't know say, he don't win some confidence. Then Issa Chiroma now talk say, una hear this one. Wait till Issa Chiroma want talk. Una hear. The one we talk say one sing anthem.
The Lord bless us. Now we are going to sing our national anthem. The Lord bless us. Now we are going to sing our national anthem.
So, instantly, without thinking about it, the population respond and tell Issa Chiroma say, just because we don't leave you, make you can't talk for we. It not mean say we don't accept you. I want make all we would watch, make we understand how the Ambazonian population don't mature. How our people, they don't grow in their patriotic and nationalistic spirit. Instantly, Issa Chiroma want test the population. Whether they want, because now test this way be the one. He say, okay, when I don't give me an opponent, ma see if I go pull una back in. Maybe sing one anthem. The population instantly, instinctively, without thinking about it, they tell you, say, Issa Chiroma, you don't cross the line. You don't go too far. Just because we give you time for talk away and we'll be open to hear you, it don't mean say we don't embrace Cameroon. That's what they tell Issa Chiroma. We not go sing La Republique anthem. We are not La Republique. Instantly. There is no powerful message where Ambazonians, they send them back to Issa Chiroma than the rejection of the colonial anthem. Than the rejection for them for singing the colonial anthem. That is a very powerful, but that is a very subtle, but powerful message. Very powerful. And to that, I want to cut our people in cafe for their political maturity. This is bravery. This is Ambazonia.
The Lord bless us. Now we are going to sing our national anthem.
Now for the problem there, right? You know, they cross the line. So Issa Chiroma don't go do it own. He don't go preach your own message. The moment Issa Chiroma come out, Atanganji understand say Issa Chiroma don't gain momentum. Atanganji say, what? Issa Chiroma go, sir? He go Bamenda. Me too, I must go Bamenda. Atanganji quickly called the governor. Governor, organize the SDOs, organize the DOs, activate the police and the gendarme them. When I bring all Okada them from Bunda, I want me the place flop. Say Atanganji, the Minister of Territorial Administration, Paul Biya in #1 disciple. The #1 disciple of Mr. Paul Biya. Now Atanganji Paul. The most loyal disciple of Mr. Paul Biya. Now Atanganji Paul. The person who preach the gospel of Mr. Paul Biya. Now Atanganji Paul. So Atanganji say, he too must go Bamenda. So the master of Lucifer, right? the master of Lucifer. He said he too must go Bamenda. Make we hear how Atanganji he go Bamenda, and then we will contrast Atanganji, the gospel of the Lucifer, and the gospel of Chiroma. Hey, when I bring with Atanganji a message.
There's no future. If you go to the GTR center, I saw the young people there. They are there managing. You have those doing carpentry, electricity, and things like that. And they are living a better life. So all those criminals should know that, well, they will face their doom. Where is all those mad people, Cross and Die, Mad Dog, Transporter, where they are going to Lucifer's kingdom. Lucifer's taken them because that's their own house. Yes, and if you go towards that same line, you will end in Lucifer's kingdom. So, as Midat and as a son of Bamenda, I have to tell you the truth. The future of the country is with President Paul Biya. The future of Bamenda and the Northern region is with President Paul Biya. We make it the fun of funds, and it will be the fun of funds forever and ever. So now, we will do food distribution for close to 1 month. Distributing food, oil, and things like that. Coming from President Paul Biya and Mama Shakar Biya. So you have free fuel, you have to live, and you will live like responsible Cameroonian. Once again, I want to thank you for coming. Bamenda is a wonderful place, and that we should make Bamenda strong again. We should make Bamenda again a wonderful destination. We should make Bamenda again a big touristic destination as it used to be.
All right. So, one, it comes with threats. It comes with arrogance. It comes for give command. It comes for give orders. Contrast that with Chiroma. Chiroma, they don't coach you how to present himself as a peaceful candidate, as somebody with fit dialogue, as somebody with fit he want negotiations, as somebody will be interested in solving the problem, right? Now they contrast that. And that's why Chiroma, any place where you go, He present himself better than people the way they be say they be entitled. Atangaji Paul believe Mr. Paul Biya na the king of Cameroon and he be entitled to power. And they must give power. He the command loyalty. He no one win loyalty. He the demand obedience. He the demand likeness instead of winning likeness. Now when you go for a conflict zone, if you be a politician and a political leader, you're going to go talk conflict resolution. How the election, it go help for address the root causes of the conflict. How the election, it go lead to peace, it go lead to dialogue, it go lead to negotiation. I want to ask everybody watching right now, is that the language coming from Atangaji Paul? Is that the language coming from the person speaking on behalf of Mr. Biya? Is he speaking dialogue or war? Is he talking about the continuation of the occupation system? Or is he talking about peace, stability, security through genuine dialogue and negotiations? You know the answer. I don't need to tell you, right? I not tell you, say, Issa Chiroma will give you independence. I just tell you, say, if you compare the two, one be more likable, one be more social, one be more open. The other one, a tyrant. And in the shame for tell you, say, be a tyrant. The other one, he tell you, say, in the shame for tell you, say, there a goal. Now for make sure, say, you worship P. Ain't the shame for tell you that one? When anybody talk, how many people they clap for it? Look at the body language. Look at the gesture. It not come like a peacemaker. It come like someone. By the way, he wear bulletproof vest. When I look at chest, he wear bulletproof vest. So that they come there with the hope say the fit take them out at any time. Most of those people, then when you see them around Atangaji Paul, they call them perimeter. All the people them around Atangaji Paul, now be police, gendarme, army, and the special forces, and the presidential guards. The people next to them, be police, army, gendarmes, and the presidential guard. They form a ring, they form rings of security around Atangaji Paul. Moon are not thinking about bike riders them. Now military. Any person who studies security for conflict areas, they put security rings. So we want to be very careful. Now we don't talk about those ones. Now make we move for Weti Chris Anu. Don't can talk am. Chris Anu now be forced for go out, go defend himself. Chris Anu now therefore, as they call him, a crisis mode. Right? He got for do now damage control. That's how they tell leaders them. Look, it'd be very easy for you for the engage the occupier. It'd be very easy for you for deal with Diongute, deal with Mr. Paul Biya. It'd be very easy. But they go come back for haunt you. It'd be very easy for play the politics of Cameroon. There is a price. Because instead of you for be a leader, you become a transactionalist. You become a dealer. Okay? You become a dealer. The liberation becomes a transaction. This thing, they get consequences for political leaders. They get consequences. They get consequences on your reputation. They get consequences on what you stand for. They get consequences. But it not be my place for give Cristiano advice, because I not be an advisor to Cristiano. But it be my place as the spokesperson of the Ambazonia Governing Council for comment on things in way that they affect the liberation directly. Now, if they out there, they do damage control. Why you need to do damage control? Where these things they be preventable. It's not bad for liberation leaders for deal with their opponents. As long as you deal with your opponents, now forget some consensual agreements, where they call them pre-talks agreements. Okay? But if you do these things, now for gain access, so that if you do interviews, it's time for talk with Chiroma, and for gain access, how if you bring Chiroma for a platform for can interview Chiroma, and not knowing the consequences of your actions. Look, all of these people, they want to talk for we. They deride me every time. They want to come for interviews through third parties. We don't want to give them platform for cancel their occupation programs. That's why we need to talk, we need to accept them. It'd be very easy for me for doing interview with a lot of these people then. Because all them, they send me messages. Say they want to come for ACN. Once you start for doing, you start for dilute your movement, you start for dilute your positions, you start for dilute yourself. You deal with these people from a distance. Because we never get any agreement. We never get any negotiation. Why you can't give them a platform for sell their own agenda? The liberation is not a political campaign. When I don't see him in contact with Chiroma, he don't lead for you for gain an interview with Chiroma, my daughter. Those are the things they are looking for. They are not looking because they want anything meaningful for the Ambazonian people. They just want views. And they made people they say they don't mingle with some people then. And they think that by mingling with these people then, it will make them become something they are not. You cannot be what you are not. No person will give you what you not be. You got to become something. Then people they go recognize them. So when I stop or deceive ourselves and make ourselves look ridiculous in the public and going through damage and crisis control all the time. It's uncalled for. Make we hear what Cristiano talk before I lost my own temper.
That you were friendly or quite close friends, or little did we know that the minister was going to say these things. How did you receive these videos that are now viral about Issa Chiroma telling people or revealing to the world that you were one of his best friends?
I think Chiroma embodies that kind of character in the Cameroon political setting. You can like him, I mean, you can hate him, but he has this likable personality that no matter how much you disagree with him, you end up thinking that you can sleep the same bed with him and not be afraid what will happen over the night.
Chris, I know. Sleep on the same bed? Ouch! 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 Chris, I know. Ouch! Oh, continue. Ouch! Ouch! Chris, I know. I beg you. Ha! Ouch! Sleep on the same bed. Not let me talk about
character in the Cameroon political setting. You can like him, I mean, you can hate him, but he has this likable personality that no matter how much you disagree with him, you end up thinking that you can sleep the same bed with him and not be afraid what will happen over him. The same bed with him and not be afraid what will happen over the night.
Oga Chris, it don't reach for that level. Like Chiroma Sote for sleep with Chiroma. Hey, ouch! Mr. Chris, they need to tell that guy, ow. Cristiano, I don't know how you go deal with this one too. This one another damage control. You get to come back again. Can't start to explain how you reach where you like inside Chiroma Sote when I feel sleep together. Hey. Anyways, so now Cristiano did for a damage control. Yesterday, don't go outside there. Go make another outing, the swing, and talk a lot of things. Now, make we bring a message with the leader of our liberation struggle, Dr. Cho, you don't send them out to the Ambazonian forces. Make we hear from the commander-in-chief of Ambazonian forces, which the commander-in-chief, he tell the forces from Oslo prison the firm instructions we give the forces. Now listen carefully from the Ambazonian commander-in-chief, Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, even while the jailie, it still make sure say he maintain a focus. If he jailie, but enough it lock him up. He go find a way for communicate. Make we hear from Dr. Cho, from the audio message we stream on to the Ambazonian people through a phone call, because, by the way, may I answer some questions. When we post these things, people will say, but how is it for prison? I need to communicate. Because he get the ability for communicate with his family. He get the ability for communicate with the leadership of the Ambazonia Governing Council on a weekly basis. He got a certain number of times we need for talk with picking them, all right, through phone calls and through video calls, when not through the system with those. Remember, they know they like for La Republique. And by the way, even for La Republique, if you get small money, most of all Ambazonian leaders, them, I need do want to be like something where they leak anything for outside. When I know say most Ambazonian leaders, even the one who they did for La Republique, they are praising everybody if you communicate. But some of them they just choose not for doing. Some they only do a tweet, and they only do that they are tweeting. Some they get their Facebook page, they do their Facebook page. So people that they ask how Dr. Chofi be for prison, they communicate. Prisoners for out here, they get the right for phone calls with their family members. Simple. All right. So I hope that one it will get you out of your ignorance. So Mogu now go for the leader a message we send them for the Ambazonian people them on the eve of our Independence Day. And for that message, we be succeed for take one small part where it concern the forces. Make we hear the instructions we give with the commander-in-chief again for the Ambazonian forces.
Going forward, take your time, put your safety first, and plan well. Rebuild your trust with our population and make them an essential participant in their own liberation. They are your first line of defense and your ears on the ground. Time is on your side. We don't owe the IMF, we don't owe the World Bank. Neither do we pay any interest on any loan to the African Development Bank. You don't pay civil servants. The enemy has to fight us with borrowed money and stolen money from Ambazonia. That is why we must crumble their economy, stop them harvesting timber and hoard production at CDC. Ambazonia's finest, you have established an indestructible force. Every unit must recruit new fighters. Every unit or barrack must, as a liberation force, have 2 times more fighters than rifles. If there are 10 rifles in a unit, that unit must have 20 men. We must create the Chinese effect, the multiplier effect, necessary against an occupying army. The occupier must know they cannot kill everybody. You have done well, and I congratulate each and every one of you. Ambazonia is free. As I have said repeatedly, we do not owe Cameroon child support. Fear none, bow to none. Ambazonia belongs to us. It is our land. It is the place of our birth. No one, whether from the United Nations, London, Oslo, Washington, will decide the destiny of our country. It is in our hands. And 9 years ago, we started that journey. We will never surrender until we reach Buya. Until we reach Buya, we will never, never leave our journey halfway. Asawana.
Wana. Dr. Cho. Dr. Cho. Alabukam boy. The boy from Alabukam. Even from prison, you the shaking La Republique. Even from prison, you the make a tanga you need to sleep. Beyond the sleep. Even from prison, your voice alone, when you put that audio for outside, They know say leader don't speak. You cannot decapitate Ambazonia. You be leader, my leader. You be leader. You carry the spirit of Amba. Even for inside prison, your spirit, it talk God a victory. You be leader. You be leader, my man. You be leader. All right. Make we wrap up. We'll get 5 minutes. That's what they tell we. Make we wrap up our discussions for today. Lockdown, it don't start again. This lockdown, na a collective effort. This lockdown, everybody, you don't understand why the lockdown be called. The occupier will make you for go vote for their election. We not get any meaning for your life. We not get any meaning for your life. But now for manipulate you, for give them back legitimacy. You don't deploy thousands and thousands and thousands of additional troops. Every time they deploy additional troops, they rape, they kill, they loot, they kidnap, they burn places. Now we Ambazonian people collectively don't call for lockdown. The safest place na your home. The occupier a bit thirsty of blood. They define for create stories, not be a victim of their story. Death, it creates stories. Rape, it creates stories. Not be a victim of Cameroon's stories. They define stories because they don't be defeated. So they need something to be where they fit sensationalize them. They need a story where it be an alarming, where it be concerning, where it be painful, where it be dramatic. So they need a story. You climb on top bike, they go shoot you, kill you, for create a dramatic story where go viral. You enter taxi, they go shoot you, they kill you, for create a dramatic story. You come out Manfe, you want go a cock, they go kill you, kill the driver, for create a dramatic story, for blame them for the lockdown. Just like Ayok Takonchong, 2 years ago, he used the Cameroon B, infiltrate the forces for Manu. They take those forces over, control those forces, finance those forces, using the bees, the gendarme, the police. Come inside town, 1 kilometer to gendarme. Commit a massacre, will last more than 2 hours. 1 kilometer to the gendarmerie brigade. Some of the houses will be 500 meters to the gendarmerie brigade. For 2 hours, the gendarme did not respond. They create a sensation. Because at the time, the liberation tax was effective. And for them to sustain the name of the liberation tax, they massacre people them. And then take that video, can't call for outside, saying that because of liberation tax. And carry my name, go put them for their dirty politics. I'm serving a higher God. My hand is clean. I never ever take 1,000 for Nanyongo. That's why no matter how, when I want to carry, when I commit a crime, when I try to associate me, it never ever stick. A government no say, I be a clean citizen and I do all these things with my clean heart. The first 50 million when I offer me, I go report them to the Canadian authorities. When I come back and offer me 100 million from the Prime Minister's office, I go report to the Canadian government. Say the Cameroon government, they try to bribe me. When I come back and offer me 250 million CFA just before the Canada talks, I go report back to the Cameroon version of the FBI, what they call an RCMP. So when I don't attempt me with una corruption, I not become one of una. When I find way now for bring my name for una dirty games, and it not still work. So they create drama. They go commit crimes for one put and for Ambazonia because Ambazonia locked down for reject the election. So not travel because they go kill you for create a sensational story for disrupt the lockdown and call the international community say, see what they do. They don't lock down the territory, make people no vote. Any person we want come out, and then they will talk say they keep people there now because people want to go vote. Any person when you show your face for outside, they go kill you for talk say Ambazonian forces, they keep people who want to go vote. That is the story Cameroon wants to create. I don't know whether una mami them or una papa them. Una want go die for Yokta Konchongi name because he want make himself a minister. Why be saying that the ex-mayor for Manfe be the spokesperson of CPDM for Manu? Why be saying that the ex-mayor now be the spokesperson of the Cameroon government for Manu? When you get a current mayor where he killed a best friend for them forgive this work. But because they know the dirty game, where how they take and kill OJ for put this current mayor. That's why they know American be talk for outside. Now the ex-mayor, be the spokesperson for Manu. Why? When you get a current mayor, a lot of things they do, we go talk. He go come back, can hunt una. Una say, una want to use the blood of our people then for gain ministerial positions. Because the money we una don't take from the government as mayors and as biggest contractor for Manfe. The game now for gain contracts from the CPM government and for make a Tanganji Paul, make it no say, now una don't do the finest work as agents of Lucifers. For bring the Manu back under the occupier. So that now they give una, the crown winner with ministerial positions. Now the thing is what they want to do. This is the game of the occupier. Any person will come up from one village to the next, they go kill you. Talk say, they say, you be one, go vote. And Ambazonian forces, they don't kill you. That's what they will do. Now the thing that they want to do. You enter motor from one town to the next because of the lockdown. They are busy them with the dress now like civilians. With they surround Atanganji. Everybody will be surround Atanganji. Now be police, army, and gendarme, and Jamie, and the presidential guards. They go kill you. They talk say people, they come off of village. They want come town for come vote. Ambazonians, they kill them. Now the story that way, Lucifers of CPDM, they want create them for gain the international community, make it change the narrative of the lockdown. And he plead with our papa them, plead with our mommy them, plead with our brothers, plead with our sisters, plead with everybody. The safest place in your house. Protect yourself, protect your children. And the beg drivers. You get a long life ahead of you. You get a long time ahead of you. And the beg will cut out people them. Save your life. You go make all the money we want time. The lockdown, you go finish in the next few days. You get time for make money. Follow the collective action. Follow the collective call. Stay for house. You, the Okada boy, they go sacrifice you for make video for YouTube and for Facebook and for Instagram and for TikTok. So they kill you. And because you come out outside for carry people, they may go vote. They go sacrifice your life for create a story, not become a victim of their sensation, for create a story, for change the narrative. Ambazonia be in control. While lockdown a peaceful, collective, civil action, not enough for key people then, and for preserve our own political interest. Cameroon get it right for the election, Ambazonia get it right for boycott and reject the elections. Because the elections, come for address the issues that caused the conflict. And as long as they not come for address the issues that caused the conflict, Ambazonians, they no need for participate for the election. So not be a victim. We love una, we care about una, all these things, and for fight for a better future, and for advocate for a better future. The occupier not get any other choice. Collectively, once we show say election not take place in Ambazonia, the rest of Cameroon will start to cry. We must deny them the chance for use Ambazonia as a political experiment during the conflict. We thank you plenty, and people for ACN, we thank you plenty for give you the space for we for be able to talk to our people. For our people them, lockdown start again on the 6th and it will end on the 13th. That means say it start on the 6th today. On the 12th, it will be on a Sunday. Now the election day. Saturday, nothing need to open for Ambazonia. No movement, nothing. Lockdown continue from now. No exception. No Saturday, no Sunday. The lockdown will continue. This Saturday will come up when on number 11 day, na lockdown. Sunday when on number 12 day, when at the election day itself. That one at the real lockdown day. Monday when at the 13th, when at that day they go to now want transport all their election fraudulent materials. Na lockdown day. Tuesday, every place for Ambazonia go open. Tuesday the 14th, now for the all place for Ambazonia go open. All right? Tuesday the 14th, all place go open. For now, we must stay safe. Without sacrifice, there is no reward. Without sacrifice, there's no glory. Without sacrifice, there's no victory. Collective sacrifice, it will lead to big collective victory. We must humble the occupier. All money place day. We'll talk on that tomorrow. God bless you.
At 90 years old, starting new terms. I mean, you guys are crazy or what? We've seen people in wheelchairs, unable to raise hands to standing for elections. To lead us where? To the grave? This is a joke. Yes, you are right to laugh.
So I am completely embarrassed because I brought some words to say.
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes, Mr. President. I know you are a president, but here we are all equal. Yeah? No, it's okay. It's okay. Speak, we can hear. We can hear, yeah. Speak here.
Understand me? So I am completely embarrassed.
Mr. President.
The whole world is laughing at us. This continent is continent of young people. Half of our people here are below 20 years old. Yes? Look at the average age of our presidents. It's about 63, 64 years old. We're the only continent in the world where we have presidents at 90 years old starting new terms. I mean, you guys are crazy or what? At 90 years old starting new terms. I mean, you guys are crazy or what? We've seen people in wheelchairs, unable to raise hands to standing for elections. To lead us where? To the grave? This is a joke. Yes, you are right to laugh.
So I am completely embarrassed because I brought some words to say.
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes, Mr. President. I know you are a president, but here we are all equal. Yeah? No, it's okay. It's okay. Speak.
Wai babban makai da godo RDPC ado be wurtini mo mota sede gotong godo RDPC be wurtini mo mota sede gotong ado wallahi ndadu wado ono turti jodi ona sata ko mota do ona sata ko ana sata wa wado ya maya ana sata ko ko wala tado Allah kemuyal Allah kemuyal do ona sata nasu
Il s'agit d'un binôme, grandeur et espérance. Attention, l'espérance, ce n'est pas l'espoir. L'espoir est prosaïque. Et on s'y met dit, Ngoya Akiti. Donc j'espère que je mangerai. Mais là, c'est l'espérance qui a une connotation spirituelle, métaphysique, céleste et éternelle. Donc, je Makenda Zambo, Makelonda Jamayabe. Il s'agit d'un binôme.
Tu vois, moi, c'est vrai ça la mère?
Oui, Kobia doit partir avec
Kobia doit partir.
Il doit partir avec Gongo. Gongo. Gongo doit partir.
Maintenant, on lève qui?
On lève Turuma.
Chidoma. Vous avez confiance?
Oui. Parce que si on fait le pont là, il y aura le sang qui va. Oui, il faut qu'on lève Turuma.
Chidoma seulement? Oui. Donc, c'est un bon président?
Oui.
Ah, ça, ma mère, on vous a compris.
At 90 years old, starting new terms. I mean, you guys are crazy or what? We've seen people in wheelchairs, you know, unable to raise hands to standing for elections. To lead us where? To the grave? This is a joke. Yes, you are right to laugh.
So I am completely embarrassed because I brought some words to say.
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes, Mr. President. I know you are a president, but here we are all equal. Yeah? No, it's okay. It's okay. Speak. We can hear. We can hear. Yeah. Speak here.
Understand me? So I am completely embarrassed.
Mr. President, the whole world is laughing at us. This continent is continent of young people. Half of our people here are below 20 years old. Yes? Look at the average age of our presidents. It's about 63, 64 years old. We're the only continent in the world where we have presidents at 90 years old starting new terms. I mean, you guys are crazy or what?